Baseball is considered the great American pastime, and here at Cheney Stadium, the Tacoma Rainiers keep things classy. But beyond the games, there's a lot going on behind the scenes.
So this is your turf.
This is the turf, yes, exactly, yeah,
Right.
No pun intended.
Michael Huey is the groundskeeper for Cheney Stadium. He and his dog Taz keep the Washington-grown turf game day ready.
What is a day in the life of a turf manager?
We have a few different types of days. We've got normal maintenance days, maybe where there's nothing going on the field. We do our mowing, we do our fertilizations, our sprays, aerifications, the cultural practices. And then we have game days. So we have baseball games, we have soccer matches, and those both look a little different. But both of those days typically are about anywhere between 14 to 18-hour days. And then we also have conversion days, which are a couple days strung together where we're converting from baseball to soccer or vice versa. Those days are also very long.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you have your helper right here.
Yeah, we got one helper. This is about the extent of what he
This is
does.
about the extent
Yeah,
of
he's
it.
more of a supervisor.
I love it.
Cheney Stadium is used for both the Tacoma Rainiers baseball team and the Tacoma Defiance soccer team. So the groundskeepers convert the field throughout the season.
So this is a soccer field right now. What would you have to do then to make it a baseball field?
The first thing that we'll do is find all of our baseball edges, baselines, the plate we're standing on now, and then the infield skinned area. Typically, those will just roll back up into 4-foot rolls. We'll haul that off, and then we will bring all the clay back in. Once the clay is set, then we'll get that mound void. We'll get that popped out of the ground and haul the mound back in from the parking lot. A lot of the time it happens overnight. All night long. But
The lines that we see, that's from the mowing.
that's all the mow pattern.
Yeah, the mow pattern.
Yep, all the light stripes are going away from us, all the dark stripes are coming towards us. We do use plant growth regulators, and that helps us reduce the amount of times we need to mow, or when we do mow, we're not dumping as much. For baseball, the number one most important aspect is your edges. You've got a ball coming in really quick and it hits just right on that edge. The ball needs to stay down and it needs to stay true, so a player can feel
So
that.
you can't have some uneven edges and stuff
Exactly.
like that.
Yep. The majority of our time is spent on those edges when we're maintaining a baseball field. We're out here with shop vacs and vacuuming the edges, brooms, taking hoses and blasting out all the debris or contaminants that get into the turf. Just trying to keep it clean.
How important is what you do to the safety of the players that are out here?
It's, I would say, very important. The ball staying down for them is very important so that they can mentally just focus on fielding the ball and not have to be concerned about, is this ball gonna hop up and hit me right in the face or go over my head? More than anything, it plays highly into their confidence to be able to play and not be concerned about each step that they take. They may slip or something might happen.
Do you have any tips for homeowners?
Yeah.
For lawn care?
Yeah. My yard doesn't look that great because I don't put a lot of time into it.
Right, well that's understandable for you.
Yeah, if you could airify once a year, even once every other year, or dethatch, those are pretty important just to let the turf breathe. And if you fertilize, I would say in the spring and in the fall, that will do a lot for your yard the next
The next year, yeah.